What's good, guys? You already know what to do. This bucket's for Lou. Welcome to my channel. And I thought let's start off with the banger, right? This past week, I saw some on Twitter. You'll see it on the screen in a second. It was trending. Pat Riley calls out Jimmy Butler about his supposed trolling. Jimmy loves to talk shit, and he says he should keep his mouth shut.
Jimmy trolling, or is that Jimmy serious? If you're not on the court playing against Boston or on the court playing against the New York Knicks, you should keep your mouth shut.
And me personally, I think that's disrespectful. I think that's very disrespectful. Let's get into it. So it's like Pat Riley. Well, let's go down the timeline, right? 4 years ago. Honestly, Miami's been competitive for the past 4 to 6 years. They've always shown up in the playoffs. And it's just like, especially with all the Miami Heat fans that I've talked to, we all, and the NBA fans in general, we all think the same thing to where Pat Riley, get Jimmy some help. Like, we all sat here and knew that, well, okay, they made the finals. They went on that historic run last year where they got, they managed to pull off a miracle. They managed to get out of the play-in and managed to get through each round and make it all the way to the finals. But it's like, okay, in my opinion, if you manage to make the finals and your roster has clear holes, you continue to build on that roster. You don't just stay with the same roster unless you've won, unless you manage to make it there. That's when you can argue and say, okay, let's run it back. But the Miami Heat, while they have won championships in the past, of course, LeBron, shout outs to D Wade, of course, but Jimmy and co have gotten this close. They've gotten this close, and it's just like, Pat, get him some help. Like, what are we doing? Especially with the hot free agent destination like Miami, where you have, constant warm weather. Obviously, the beautiful woman, we all know about that. It's basically the LA of the East, pretty much. So it's just like, get Jimmy some help. And I get it. Miami Heat fans hate Joe Cronin for not pulling through with that Damian Lillard trade last year. And, man, even I know Dame's sick about it too. Joe Cronin could have, done what he wanted. Like, Dame's been loyal to y'all for, 10 plus years, 11 years? That's ridiculous. So it's like, I get it. Pat showed signs of trying to help Jimmy, but again, that's besides the point. It's like, you'll see here, Jimmy Butler is absolutely amazing, and what he's done for the Miami Heat the past was the 6th year with Miami? But what he's done for this Miami Heat team is absolutely incredible. And I think Pat Riley needs to show him his respect. I get it. It kind of does make sense to a degree. Like, if you're talking smack about, Boston, like, you do realize that's not helping Miami. Like, Jimmy, you're not on the court. I get that part. But Pat Riley better understand that Jimmy Butler is the sole reason you guys have even been competitive the past 5 years. You do know that, right? Don't forget. Because, don't forget who was the key reason of you guys even making it. So it's like, I get it. It's frustrating. He's not on the court. Jimmy coached during the regular season. I get it. But Jimmy, 9 times out of 10, shows up in the playoffs. Even if it's on one leg. Last year, he injured himself, and he was fighting to play every single night. So it doesn't matter. Like, I get it. Like, dude, you're not even healthy. You need if you're suiting up, if you're on the court, then you can talk. But Jimmy's been the same guy even before this season. He's been talking trash. He's been doing it. It's what he does. This man literally almost sent Drew Holiday to retirement. Had him questioning the top 5, top 3 defender in the league. Or guard defender, whatever you want. Whatever your opinion is. My opinion, he's getting older now. He's top 5 to me. But again, respect Jimmy Butler. Is it frustrating you didn't make it out of the first round? I understand. But we have to understand that if Jimmy was not on that Miami Heat team, and you just had Tyler Hero and Bam headlining the team, oh, yikes. But thankfully, the only bright spot of all this is that at least Miami's a hot destination for free agents. And maybe you guys can, maybe you're done. Even if Jimmy leaves, D-Mitch is great friends with Bam. He be in them open runs in Miami, so, hey, maybe even if Jimmy leaves, D-Mitch will go there and he'll fit right in. But still, Pat Riley, get Tyler, if it's Jimmy or whom else, whatever other superstar decides to show up, Bam, get them some help. Pat Riley, don't be sleeping in the front office when it's free agent, hot free agency. You got 5 or 6 free agents. Oh, and how can I forget? They have Terry Rozier. Well, there you go. And then, unfortunately, he was hurt during the series as well. That's just the nature of the game. It's not only having the talent to manage to make the playoffs, but you have to survive an entire regular season. And that is tough. You have to survive night in and night out. Game after game, 82 games. Then you got to prepare for the playoffs. That's why you got to avoid the play-in. Now, that's where the coasting comes in. Now, Jimmy, you need to do what you can to make sure Miami avoids the play-in. Get that extra rest. Those extra days of rest could be the difference maker of Terry Rozier coming in or whoever, a key injury. Getting that extra rest. That's just the nature of the game. It's deeper than just skill. Like the Phoenix Suns, one of the biggest disappointments in this playoffs right now. I'm gonna have a video on them next. But bottom line is, respect Jimmy Butler. Respect Jimmy G Buckets. Or you can just watch him go to another team and win a championship because they did the simple thing of putting talent around him. They're not wasting any time. Get the star talent that fits around him, and that's how you win championships. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe. And it's Buckets for Lou. Talk to you soon.